Hey there, this is Steve. I wanted to talk to you today for a minute about something that's come to my mind that I've dealt with in the past, and I got to thinking about it and maybe thought that this could be something that could help you out too. Um, I think sometimes as people we tend to compare ourselves to others around us, especially people in our circle of influence and friends and things. And I think that there is a subconscious level in everyone to feel liked and accepted. And that's good, except when it blocks our creativity, or when it blocks our productivity, or when it is a hindrance to us in some sort of a goal in life that we're trying to achieve. And I think that there's a sneaky, problematic area of life that we want to be like people around us. And I say sneaky and problematic because it is problematic and sneaky in as much as we don't recognize that that's an issue. Or if we recognize that it exists, we don't recognize most of the time it's a problem. The feeling of acceptance of those people around us, unfortunately, many times acceptance means it means to be instead of somebody accepting the difference in you, they accept you only when you are like them, when you hold the same thoughts and ideals in your mind and goals as they do. I've noticed in the past in my life that when I began to express differences, especially differences of opinion about life issues, people begin to alienate from you. And I find that sad because that's what's wrong with our political system today, in my opinion, and many other cultural and religious issues. We should believe the way we believe, and we should stick to that. But we shouldn't alienate one another because someone else has different opinions than we do. Also, that brings up kind of an arrogance on our part if we don't, is that, and others that are treating us the same way, is we're so sure we're right and they're wrong, and we need to readjust that thinking. Even though you are certain that you're on the right path, it never helps anybody to belittle them or to treat them in a different way than you used to when you found out that they hold different morals than you do, or they hold different ideological values than you do, or vice versa. So I just wanted to mention to you today that, if you're being sucked into the trap of compliance of the people around you, of conforming to a group of people's ideals and values and cultural and value-based issues, whatever it might be. It doesn't really matter what the subject is, but people will try to get you to be like them. Well, that's usually not the best way because you're not like them. I'm not like you. You're not like me. You've been created by God to be who you are. And if you think or see something differently than other people, it should be held as an individual belief for you. You need to hold on to what you really think is correct and right. You need to do what you want to do, what you like to do, what you think is good. Sure, yeah, we all need to gauge our spiritual and moral and ethical looks on subjects of life and on our value system and our religious beliefs. Once you've done that, and you've settled in on where you think you should be, not what you want necessarily, but what you think you should be. Sometimes that's what you want. Sometimes we have to change. Sometimes we have to alter our values, alter our lifestyle, alter our thought processes about people, about things. But once you've settled in on that, and then you find out, well, these people in my friend circle, they don't see it that way, that's okay. That's okay. Sure, it's nice to be like other people. It brings comfort. But it also doesn't have to bring division, okay? So that's the big issue that I want to get to, is you don't have to have division with people because you're different than them. We need to celebrate our differences. When I see a friend of mine that's different from me, instead of making it uncomfortable, I need to make it as comfortable as I can, because I need to celebrate that person's difference. They may have something in their life that is going to be valuable to me, and I just don't realize it yet. That happens quite often. Is there's a gem or a treasure placed in people around you that is there waiting for you to discover, and you don't know it's there. Happens a lot of times. There's something that you have that other people need or want, and you may not even know you have it. They may not know you have it at this time. But the thing about it is when we burn those bridges and when we alienate people because of their difference, then we're never going to be able to give that thing to them. They're never going to be able to discover that thing in us that they need, whether it's advice or whether it's a mentorship or whether it's just a friend, whether it's just somebody who can be compassionate to them, whatever it may be. It doesn't matter. Whatever, it could be anything. But if we alienate people, if they alienate themselves from us and we let them do that, then that interchange is never going to happen. So when you see yourself being different from others, quietly celebrate that in your own life, okay? Don't look at it as something bad and needs to be overcome. And I feel more comfortable if I'm just more like, we're all alike. We don't need to be all alike. If that's the case, everybody would wear white or black or green or whatever it might be. No, just celebrate the difference and don't let it become a division between you and the people around you, okay? Just a little something for you to think about today. It was on my mind and I wanted to share it with you. Hey, this is Steve. Go out and make it a great day.